Styles in Word is something I really don't understand why people don't use. It's fully built in. It means that you have standardized look, quick and easy to apply. If you've watched my previous video on Format Painter, it's not that, but it does do a similar thing within your document. But styles do so much more. So why aren't more people using them? Hi, I'm Michelle, a Microsoft 365 trainer. I've been doing this for decades. Let me show you exactly how easy it is to use. So here I've got a practice document where I'm going to apply styles. Default styles are defined as paragraph styles, which means they're going to affect everything before the paragraph mark. So most of the time it's headings. They don't have to be, they do have other facilities, but the default ones are pretty much all heading styles. So you can see on the Home tab of the ribbon, we've got the gallery view for styles. As you click on the drop down arrow, you can see there's a few in there. Now, there is actually a lot more. If you click on the little arrow, it expands that and it actually gives you a small screen, which I should be able to make bigger. But you can see that there are actually quite a few styles pre-designed. These are standard across every single document. Don't tend to use all of them, but there are certainly more than you can see on the screen here. The main ones that I use are the heading styles, and in fact there are 9 levels built in. I tend to use the first 3 more often than not. I also use the title, which gives me a title. So to use it, all you need to do is, these are paragraph formatting, so I don't actually need to select the text, I just need to click, and I'm going to make that into a title, quick and easy. Then I can go through and I can make this into a heading 1, and I can simply scroll down and apply heading 1. If I change my mind and actually I think this should be a heading 2, I can go into the gallery view and change it to be heading 2. Simple and easy as that. I also like using, for the heading styles, their shortcut keys. I think it's actually a lot faster. It is on the keyboard, Control and Alt plus the level that I want. So for example, if I want to make this heading 2, it's going to be Control Alt 2. And if I realise I want to take it back to heading 1, Control Alt 1. So that works for 1, 2 and 3. 4 you need to be a little bit cautious of, because a lot of computers actually do use Control Alt 4 to get the Euro symbol. But then it goes 5 down to 9. So applying them, really, really easy. You just click. What's the point of doing it? Well, it's twofold. The first one means that you get a standard look. Your document is all the same and it's just quick and easy. The second one is that while there's a default, you can change it. There are 2 different ways to modify it. So let's say I don't want that to be blue. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to change that to be purple. And you think, oh, now I've got to go and change all of them. Well, here's why you want to use a style, because you don't need to do that. So I've changed it here. I am going to go back into my menu. It's a heading 1. And what I'm going to do is right click on my heading. And the very first option says update heading 1 to match selection. I choose that, and that's all I did. And as I scroll down the document, you can see all my heading 1s now match. The second option is maybe you want to do quite a few bits, so you're not sure exactly what you want to do. So on my heading 2, I can right click again, but I'm not going to use update. I'm going to go down 1 line to modify. This gives me my dialog box with all the commands in. I get a preview. I've got my standard formatting here. So if I want to change that to be orange, although that's a little bit bright, let's say I want to change that to be a dark blue. I want to change the spacing, but I've also got format, and I can come and change anything in here. So if I go into font, and maybe I want that to be small caps, I can click on that, simply say OK, and again, When I modify my style, everything just automatically updates. And that's the power of using styles. Create it once, apply it as you need to, update it whenever and however many times you need to. It automatically goes through the entire document, updating any text with that style to your new look. That's not all you can use heading styles for, but I've got to keep that for another video at a later time. Try putting this into practice. Give the video a thumbs up because this is a really powerful tool. And remember to subscribe and click that notification bell to be told as more tips and tricks videos are published.